Now imagine this. You walk into a meeting, instead of showing a Excel sheets, you show a clean dashboard. And when your manager asks, show me only Mumbai data, you click once and everything updates. That's the difference between Excel users and data analysts. This is where the everything we build comes together. You can see this kind of data, and now you become a more professional than me, right? You have seen that part 1 to 9, where how we clean that data, right? So I'll just quickly clean this mess, okay, to work on the dashboard, quick dashboard, and then we can get that added our KPIs, slicers, okay, and the visualization part. Cool. So what I'm going to do over here, I'll just explain it in two sections. Okay, first I'll create this mess in the next particular sheet, okay, here. So whenever I paste this, I'll simply click on this option, use text wizard. Okay, simply click on this option. Let's click here, next. Okay, and then remove spaces because not really required, comma also not required. Here we want a pipes. Okay, shift and pipe. Let's do a next, finish. Perfect. So this is how the overall data looks like. And I'll delete this. Okay, and I'll delete this white space as well. Let's see how data is looks perfect, and we'll ensure that we'll add a couple of headers over here. We'll just go back here. If in case there are headers already, I'll just copy these headers, paste it over here. Cool. I'll just see what exactly the result look like for me. Perfect. So it's okay to use this. I'll select this, Control A. Let's go here, click on this option called pivot table, and then let's say new worksheet. Perfect. So here, what I'm going to do over here is I'll just simply add a couple of pivot tables over here. Suppose rows. In rows, I'll just add a region. Okay. And this is the cells. Cool. And I want a performance distribution now. Okay. So first I'll just copy this and keep it over here. So this is how the second pivot table look like for me. I'll delete this region. I want a performance cells. Cool. So here, since the cells I'm gonna use over here, I'll just remove the cells as well. I'll use a IDs instead. Perfect. These are my order IDs. This represent geography, product mix, performance levels. Now, what I'm gonna do over here is I have two pure tables over here. So before I begin with a insertion of charts, I'm gonna add one more pure table over here, which is very simple. I'll keep sales over here. I'll delete this performance. I don't really require that. And this time I will add a category. So I'll just say category. I'll delete this. You see electronics furniture. Okay. And these three pure tables so far I have added over here. Perfect. I'll close this particular pure table. Now what I want a charts to be shown over here. Good. Since we are creating very basic dashboard over here, just to showcase how to insert a slicers, add KPIs, how to showcase a overall view for the dashboard. Right. So I'll just insert a new sheet over here where my entire dashboard will stay. Right. So I'll just say dashboard over here, and I'll click on this option, go here, insert, and click on this option called recommended chart, right? So inside the recommended chart, I will see what exactly the chart will look like for me. Cool. So since it is a this kind of a chart, which is clustered stack, right? So I'm just seeing what type of result it will give me, right? Just go here and I'll select this clustered column. Cool. So once it is done, I'll just go here and let's see electronics versus furniture. So here I'll just insert a pie chart. Perfect. So this is the two charts I have inserted over here. And here it's a high, medium, and low. Will ensure that will include a proper chart over here. Let's go here and then here again we'll insert a proper chart over here, which is a bar chart like this. I'll just do a control X from this, go here and paste it. Cool. Let me arrange this properly. Arranging this here. Great. So far I'm adjusting charts like this. We will be doing a changes over here. Okay, no need to worry how it's need to do it. I'll quickly show you that particular part as well. Perfect. And then just simply right click over here, hide all, right? Just right click over here, hide all. Perfect. So we are good with this. And then here we'll say right click over here, data labels. Cool. And here outside end, right? And best fit. Keep it best fit. Data callout if in case you want to showcase a percentage. Let's turn on this percentage option. It will show you the percentage. Just turn that off. And here, let's delete this. It's not really required. Even this one is not required. Here, go into a grid lines and turn on this primary major horizontal line like this. And turn on this option, which is data labels. Cool. Now you see, this is how the chart will look like. But if you go here and if you right click over here, sorting by Z to A. And even if you go here, like right click over here, sort it largest to smallest. Okay. And or maybe the smallest to largest, you see that your data will automatically reflect here. This is the chart you need, right? It will change like this. This is how the flow will look like for your charts. I'll just delete this, whatever it's not really required, delete it. And here the total, I'll not keep the headers for now because since we know what exactly we are doing over here, I'll not keep the headers over here. It's fine for now as a learning per se, but whenever you are creating a actual dashboards, right, make sure you're adding a appropriate headers that the person who is consuming that information, they know what exactly the meaning of that specific particular visual, right? So I'll just go here and turn on this data labels over here of it. And if in case it's not really visible, no need to worry, just click on this option, more options. Okay. And there are options available. Okay. Okay. Here it's showing as a mid horizontal. Let's click on this option, rotate all text like this. So this is how you can rotate your text like this. If in case your text is not really fitting, that time you can simply do this options. Let's select this, control B. Here select this as well, make a control B from your keyboard. Perfect. And the moment you're done with this, click on this option, illustration, click on this option here. Great. You will be adding a proper headers over here. And let's click on this option, shape fill, no fill, right? Go into a view section, turn off this grid line. Perfect. So this is how you have added the quick dashboard for you. Now data becomes a visual, and this is how the business reads a report. Now the question remains the same. Okay, this KPIs gives the instant understanding, but your manager want at one simple click how you can get to know that what is a Chennai location, what is a low, high, and specific product category, right? So that time what we can do, simply go here, okay, and then there is an option insert slicer option. Simply insert a location, a region is here, right? And the category, if in case you want, and then hit a OK button over here. Let's do a control X from this and paste it here. Perfect. The moment you do, let's arrange this first. Go into a slicer option, make it 2 or 3, however you want. I'll keep it 2. Okay. And then I'll arrange this parallel like this. Perfect. So this is how it becomes result like this. Perfect. So this is how the overall looks like for us, right? And here I'm gonna add this in 2 particular columns and we'll keep it very simple. Okay, at the bottom here. Okay. So as and when we need this basis the electronics, we can see the electronics details or maybe the furniture, whatever we need. Now the moment I place that, you see only this particular chart is getting changes. It's not changing all, right? The reason behind is we haven't created a relationship yet. So to create a relationship, what we have to do, first let me arrange this. Okay. Right click over here, click on this option called report connections and turn on this option. Okay. Likewise, just right click over here, click on this option, report connections and turn on these options. Perfect. I'll just remove this filter Here I want a Chennai location. So Chennai location is like this. If I want to do a Kolkata, Kochi and Jaipur, I can see this details over here. Perfect. If I want a Mumbai as well, I can see the Mumbai details as well. Super. So this is how beautifully you see you can create a reports dynamically and read your KPIs for your businesses. To help you to region drives a revenue, which category dominates and how performance is distributed. This is called a decision making dashboard. You started with a very raw data set from this to this. You see the difference. You started with a raw data. Now you have a clean data set, which is this. Okay. Automated logic. Okay. And the condition with a interactive dashboard. Cool. End to end project. If you can build this, you are already ahead of most of the Excel users. Don't forget to subscribe because next we go into a automation and advanced analytics for Excel. I hope you enjoyed this entire top 10 tricks for Excel. Don't forget to subscribe us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.